Hi, and welcome to Storimõd. As soon as you start the application, you'll notice you have three login options: Facebook, Google, and Twitter. None of these options will directly access your Pokemon Go account. Now we're going to choose Google, and we're going to use our new Storimõd account. We're going to be presented with a disclaimer that elaborates on what I had just told you. In no way do we access Niantic servers or your Pokemon Go account. In fact, the only way that we get information is via screenshot. We're going to go ahead and hit OK. And then over here on the username creation page, we're going to go ahead and put test user. Now we're going to make sure we put in our correct level that corresponds with our Pokemon Go level to make sure that we have accurate IV readings. Now go ahead and pick your team name and hit sign up. We're not going to view the tutorial right now. Now as soon as we are finally signed up, it's going to take us into the storybook, which is going to be empty because we don't have any friends yet. So what we're going to do, and what we would suggest that you do, is go over past notifications, our profile, and over into the friends and add Storimõd by clicking the plus sign and starting to type Storimõd. So we're going to go ahead and hit plus, add Storimõd, and then back out of here. And pretty quickly we'll get a notification that Storimõd has accepted our friend request, as you can see. Now Storimõd is now our friend. Now we're going to want to battle Storimõd immediately, so we're going to jump into Pokemon Go. Now we're going to need to get at least 3 Pokemon to battle with, so we're going to jump over and we're going to get our top ones. So we have this Lapras, and to import it we're simply going to take a screenshot. So we took a screenshot, it pops up, it shows the IV, and we're able to view it, and here it is in Storimõd. It's a 94%, it's a pretty good Lapras, it has an HP of 185, and there's all the rest of its stats. Now we're going to jump back over into Pokemon Go and get a couple more. So we're going to get this Nidoking, and you can see that we could share on Facebook and Twitter as well. Let's get this Clefable. And let's get Arcanine too. Oh, shoot. I accidentally pressed the back button. We're going to jump back into Pokemon Go, and we're going to get this Arcanine. Okay, awesome. So I've got some pretty cool Pokemon. Now I'm going to jump back into Storimõd, and I'm going to see the ones that I captured. Now I've got those 4 right there, and that's a pretty good set. I'm going to jump back over into the storybook, and I can see that now that I'm friends with Storimõd, I can see all the things that they reshared. Now there's some Pokemon that they caught. We could see battles in the storybook, and just about anything that's taking place live in real time as it takes place. We could see Storimõd in a battle right now, and if we jump over, it takes us right into the comments. But if we swipe over into the battle, we can see the battle that's taking place between them. So we're going to back up out of here, and then we can go over into our these are our Pokemon. We could delete if we want to. So if we didn't want this Clefable, we could select it and then go ahead and hit the delete key. But we're not going to do that. We want this Clefable right now. We're going to back up out of here. We're going to swipe over into the Battlemõd tab and hit the axe and then select friend. And obviously our friend is Our friend is Storimõd. And we're going to select them, and that's going to load up the battle screen where we can select 3 Pokemon to send into battle. Now I'm going to try to vary it up a little bit, so we're going to take this Arcanine, the Nidoking, and the Lapras, and then go ahead and hit battle. Now it's going to tell us that it will appear in the battle tab as soon as it's ready, and that's this tab right here. So as soon as Storimõd accepts that, we'll be able to go in there. Now before we jump into battle, I'll show you that we have a messenger, which is pretty straightforward to use. We just enter in our friend's username, just like in Battlemõd. We select that, and we have a little crash right here. Not that big of a deal. A lot of this is going on because of our screen recorder right now. We're going to go ahead and sign back in. And we're not going to try out messages right now because I have a feeling there's a glitch going on with the screen recorder. But it works just like any other messenger. You can send messages with all of your friends on here, back and forth, and they're completely private. So we can see that Storimõd has started up this battle. And it is my Arcanine against his Lapras. Yes, it's my Arcanine against his Lapras. So I am going to use a Flamethrower. It's not very effective. Now his Lapras is going to whoop on me. Oh, man. Okay, so I'll heal real quick. And let's swap out to something that's not going to be as vulnerable to that Lapras. So we're going to swipe out to the Nidoking. We're going to wait for a second for Storimõd to make their move. We're going to try the Horn attack, see if that's more effective. Then we can keep going on through battle. Now, the users aren't going to see your Pokemon until you play them. You can play your Pokemon until it faints. You can heal. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to let you guys jump in and check out the battle mode and actually experiment with it and not go through the whole entire battle. But you can swipe while you're in battle and reshare it. You can even comment on it. Anyone can comment on it. They can see the battles publicly. You can see the likes on it. We're going to go ahead and toss one on right now. And then we're going to back up out of here. Now, I showed you the messages. I showed you battle mode. In this right here, this tab, and we're going to wait for Storimõd to go ahead and ask us to battle, because I'd like to show you what multiple battles in this tab look like. But for now, we're going to go into Storimõd's profile, and we can see that we have a log of all the different battles that we have between this user. So over here in our notifications, we see that Storimõd wants to battle. Okay, and we're going to pick the same Pokemon again. Go ahead and hit battle. And we're over in a battle tab. We can see that we have 2 active battles going. We have the green dot on the right side, which means that it's our turn in the battle. And that's pretty much it. If we go, another thing that I could show you is that we can jump over into the friend. This is a friend's profile. We could see all the stories that they have. We could see all of the battles that they've had. We could see all of their friends. And honestly, that's about it. The app is pretty open-ended like that. You're going to be able to jump in, use it how you want. If you want to use it as an IV calculator, that's awesome. You could jump in, take a bunch of IVs, and do absolutely nothing else with it. If you want to use it as a network to just share Pokemon with your friends so you're not flooding Facebook with screenshots and things like that, awesome. And if you're really just looking for something to do after you're done hunting Pokemon in Pokemon Go, then we definitely offer that with battle mode. The winter's coming, it's going to be cold, and we aren't necessarily going to want to go out in the middle of winter and go to gym battles. So hopefully this will appease everybody throughout the cold season, and even more throughout, because we have a bunch of features that we want to add. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you add Storimõd, and hopefully we battle soon.